This backdrop is a sign that Festive series has officially started on our channel.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden.
Hey guys, it's Shivangi. Welcome back to our channel and welcome to Festive Series 2021. This series happens once in a year on this channel during the festive season where I create multiple Indian traditional looks. I start this series around Navratri and Durga Puja and I end this series with Diwali tutorials. So this entire month you can expect a lot of Indian looks on this channel and I'm kickstarting this series with this particular look. This is a soft pastel pink makeup look and as always all the products that I'm going to use for this particular tutorial, the links of those products will be mentioned in the description box below. I'm always very excited about this series guys and I truly hope that you enjoy the tutorials that I am going to create in this one. Now without further ado, let's begin. For primer, I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me Dewy+Smooth Primer. Next for concealer, I'll use LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige. Next for foundation, I'll use L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Cover Foundation in the shade 105 and I'm going to mix the foundation with M.A.C Strobe Cream in the shade Pinklite. To set my base, I'll use Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Light Medium. Before I start filling up my eyebrows, I want to make this base a little more solid and long lasting. So I'm going to spray Smashbox Primer Water. I'm going to let this dry up and then we'll move on to the next step. Moving on to eyebrows, I'll use Lakme Micro Brow Perfector in the shade Coffee. Next for contouring, I'll use K-Beauty Contour and Highlight Pro Palette. I'll use this shade from the palette. I've kind of changed my style of contouring a little bit. Earlier, I used to only lightly contour my cheekbones and my jawline. Now what I do is, I contour my cheekbones, but I also, run the brush through my temples till my forehead. It kind of gives a better definition to the face. Also for the jawline, earlier I used to only apply the contouring product over here. Now, I do apply the contouring product here, but I also apply a little bit of contouring product over here, just the corner of my jaw. Doing this gives more of a snatched look, especially if you have a broad face like mine. But of course, you have to blend it properly, otherwise it will look a little odd from your profile. To make the contouring on my jawline a bit more blended and neat, I'm going to take a puff. This is Tati Beauty Puff, and with a little bit of powder, I am going to do this. And then I'm going to just blend this out. Alright, now let's move on to the eyeshadow. First, I'm going to use M.A.C Paint Pot in the shade Painterly as an eyeshadow base. The palette which I'm going to use for today's look is Huda Beauty's Pastels Rose palette. First, I'm going to take this shade from the palette, and this I'm going to apply all over my crease. Next, I'm going to take this shade from the palette, and this I'm going to apply all over my eyelid. Next, I'm going to take MAC Sparkly Distraction Glitter Primer. This I'm going to apply all over my eyelid. And now with my ring finger, I'm going to take this shade from the palette, the center one. I'm going to start placing it on my eyelid. Now I'm again going back to this shade on the palette, and with a flat brush, I'm going to once more apply it on my crease. With the same brush, I'm also going to apply it on my lower lash line. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to connect my lower lash line to this area. Next, I'm going to take this shade from the palette, and this I'm going to place in the innermost corners of my eyes. The eye look is more or less complete, but as a last and final step, I'm going to take just a bit more of this color and once more blend my crease with it. The eye look is complete, guys. Now I am going to create a half wing liner. I'll use NYX Epic Ink Liner to do that. Just a tiny wing, that's it. Next, I'm going to use Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. Here is this look just with a mascara. I am of course going to wear false lashes, so I'm going to do that off camera and then get back. The false lashes are on. I'll leave the details in the description box below as always, and I've zoomed out the camera as well so that you can see how, this eye look looks. It is very soft and subtle and pretty. I really like it. Next, for blush, I'll use Makeup Revolution Blusher Reloaded Blush in the shade Baked Peach. For highlighter, I'll use Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Blossom Glow. First, I'll highlight my brow bone, and next I'll highlight all the high points of my face. Lastly, for my lips, I'll use Smashbox Gulabe. And to set everything in place, I'll use Smashbox Primer Water. And with that, we've come to an end of this video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed watching the tutorial of this look. If you have any requests or suggestion for festive makeup looks, then definitely leave them in the comment section below. I already have a fair idea of what I'm going to do this festive season, but still, let me know your suggestions and I'm going to try and work around them. Anyway guys, it's time that I finish this video right here. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, then please consider subscribing to our channels. We've got two channels. There's this one where I post beauty content, and we've got another channel where we post daily vlogs. You can also consider following me on Instagram. I post video updates and some makeup related content here and there on my Instagram handle. I'm going to leave all the links in the pinned comment of the comment section below, so do check them out. And if you do like our content, then consider following and subscribing. On that note, I'm gonna sign off for now. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.